Hi, and welcome back. I'm Willow Grace. Thank you for joining me as we take a look ahead at your astrology forecast for the month of May. Now, before we begin to start talking about astrology, if you're interested in working with me, you can visit my webpage. You can schedule a tarot and/or astrology consultation there. You can also learn and participate by signing up for one of my classes or workshops. If you would like to receive your monthly astrology update by email, you can find that information at willowgracemystic.com. If you would like to receive these updates when they first come out, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel below. So now let's dive in. Capricorn, we begin the month of May with a beautiful stellium of planets that include Neptune, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, all working in unison in the watery and intuitive sign of Pisces. With Jupiter, the planet of gifts and expansion, Venus, the planet of love and values, collaborating with driven Mars and dreamy Neptune. This is about bringing blessings and abundance. Together, this planetary energy is here to help you find your purpose and drive to really see what you need to manifest your dreams into a reality. And this is communication and siblings and technology and education that is closer to home, and a need to make that happen, and synchronicity that will put some things into place for you. Then, beginning on May 10th, Mercury is going to station retrograde, and it's going to be here until June 3rd. Mercury is the planet that rules technology, travel, communication. Mercury is going to start its backward dance through the sky in the air sign of Gemini, and here the communication is going to be very, very important. We're going to take our ideas and you're going to need to rework them. You're going to have to revisit old projects that you put off, and then you're going to need to take the time to complete these tasks. And this is in your house of work and balance with what you give to others and your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being, and pets. And so revisit those projects, finish those things, find a balance between all of that energy. And then it's going to continue through the sky, and it's going to end up, Mercury is going to end up in the earthy sign of Taurus. So this is where you're going to take all of these things that you're working on and finishing and completing those tasks, and they're all ideas. And then you're going to use the influence of this centered earth energy to take your thoughts and ideas and create them into something that is solid and stable. You're going to revisit some concrete, practical aspects of your life to get to the root cause, which is thinking and communication patterns. And you're going to use this in your fifth house of fun, pleasure, creativity. If you're more organized in one area, then you can network in another. This is creativity. This is children. This is affairs. This is starting projects. This is giving birth. This is flirting. This is an amazing opportunity to go back and reconnect and tie up some of those loose ends. All right, if you want to know more on Mercury retrograde, I did write about it in a blog called Mercury Retrograde, Reviewing, Rethinking, and Revisiting at willowgracemystic.com. All right, next on May 11th. On May 11th, Jupiter, the Great Benefic, it's going to move back into the cardinal sign of Aries. It's going to be here until October 28th. So Jupiter is known as the great teacher. It is always wanting to help us grow, and it magnifies our awareness and our good fortune that's in our lives. It shows us how to move beyond our limits. It shows us where we need to create, where we can realize what we can create for this potential, this opportunity that's available to each one of us. It rules travel, language, culture, spirituality, education. So while Jupiter is here in this pioneering sign of Aries, expect that there's going to be plenty of energy for traveling, meeting the challenges head first. Aries is independent. It is energetic. And you combine this with Jupiter's expansive thoughts and visions and ideas and ability to see the bigger picture. You're going to have the ability to widen your own perspectives, to dive in on a personal level and focus on yourself and your own needs. Aries is the first sign. It's full of fire, wants to dive in head first. It rules the head, and it's going to be ignited with innovative ideas and intuition while it is here. So you're going to have these flashes of intuition of what you should be doing and reconnecting where you're supposed to be. So at this time, you want to let go of any limits that are holding you back, anything that you've carried from the past, to walk boldly into this uncharted territory, to take these risks, succeed, fail, learn, and move on. Do it again. To begin these new opportunities to grow yourself, to expand your mind, your thoughts, these ideas. And for you, this is in the house of your home. This is mother, roots, foundation. What does home look like for you? Children, being in the home, past lives. This is home, family, roots, mother, foundation, all of this. This is beautiful energy to expand upon. And what does this look like for you? All right, next we're going to have on May 15th and 16th, depending on the time zone and where you're at, we're going to have a full moon lunar eclipse in the deep and watery sign of Scorpio. So the most eventful times of the year usually coincide with eclipses. Eclipses are times of alignment. The goal of an eclipse is to remind us of our life's purpose. Eclipses bring fast-paced shifts, shocking revelations, sudden endings, quick beginnings. They're a realignment that's meant to put us back on our track in life where we have veered off of. Scorpio's energy is highly intuitive and it rules eighth house themes. And so Scorpio is a fixed water sign that is very fluid. It rules sexuality, shared resources, debt, and mystery. So this eclipse in Scorpio is showing you where you need to release these things in your life if you want to live in alignment with your true values. Scorpio is the deepest of the water signs. It is psychic, private, loyal, protective. This is where you're going to have the most resistance in fulfilling your collective and your soul intentions. You need to move away from being fixated, Scorpio, on the past South Node, not to hold grudges, not to fear the unknown, to embrace the birth, death, rebirth cycle, to embrace the transformation. Now, this full moon is part of an 18-month cycle. The previous solar eclipse 2 weeks prior is where you had things that were new and that were growing. And this lunar cycle is about winding down in 6-month increments and eclipsing things out of our lives. What do you need to release is this is where you are with social circles and friends, work colleagues, new friends. So there could be new friends coming. There could be a key contact. There could be an ending of a friendship, or this could be through falling out or a move. This could be a change in friendship that was just not healthy and boundaries needed to be set. This could be a change in your place in the group that you're part of. This could be you finally finding your tribe. This could be you finding, feeling that you're alienated and finding a place where you really belong. There could be dating opportunities, especially through friends and online networks, through Facebook, Instagram, dating apps. This is you reevaluating your social groups, your circles, your social media accounts, going through them and weeding through them and getting rid of and ending with some to begin with new. Maybe you're stepping away or launching a community-based group. This lunation could have some of your friends, some of your friendships that are tested, and this is you looking for validation from some of your friends in your groups and your social circles. There could be a major event at this time that also involves a child or a romantic partner. There could also be a culmination or an ending of a project or a beginning of a project at this time. All right, let's move on. Then on May 20th, the sun, it represents our soul, our ego, our purpose, our drive. It enters the shape-shifting sign of Gemini. Now, Gemini is the third astrological sign of the zodiac. It's a mutable air sign. It represents duality, the exchange of ideas and communication. It's very adaptable. It's very flexible. So that's how you're going to be at this time. When the sun is in Gemini, you're going to be able to convey your thoughts and ideas with ease. You're going to be flexible. You thought one way, you got more information, you changed your mind or you changed your opinion. It's going to happen. Your intellect is going to be strong. Your ideas are going to be backed with logic, and you're going to have the power to persuade, teach, and be creative. And then on May 24th, Mars, the planet of ambition, passion, energy, it enters its home sign of Aries and joins up with Jupiter. Now, your energy is going to be spontaneous. It's going to be competitive. There's going to be a goal to win. Your actions are going to be direct, and you can be somewhat impulsive. So at this time, you're going to be looking forward to what you can accomplish confidently. And for you, this is you wanting to confidently do things in the house, the home, the mother, the family, the foundation of your existence. And last, on May 30th, you're going to have a new moon in the mutable sign of Gemini. This is a time of a lot of transition. New moons represent fresh start, clean slate, begin anew, and a time to plant seeds. And so Gemini can be nervous and impulsive energy, and it wants to create. So this is an excellent opportunity for you to improve on your communication skills, to begin a project that involves writing or speaking, something that's creative, to carve out a time to socialize and enjoy and network with others, and take time to consciously tune in and listen with others to create a deeper connection with others. Thank you for listening and watching this video. If you would like to receive updates as soon as they come out, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you share this with your friends who you think might benefit from this information. You can also find me on Facebook, where I offer personal updates and chart readings on occasion when there's a new moon and a full moon. And if you would like to receive updates as soon as they come out through the email, you can sign up for my newsletter at willowgracemystic.com. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this energy is manifesting in your life in the comments below. I heart you.